The University of Nebraska rejecting a resolution designed to combat critical race theory in students' curriculum. But the state's governor refusing to back down, committing to his fight to keep the controversial teachings out of Nebraska's schools. Governor Pete Ricketts joins me now. Governor, good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
So this resolution has been voted down by the Board of Regents. Tell me why you think this is the wrong move, why the resolution to push critical race theory out of the university system, the University of Nebraska, is the right move for your state.
Yeah, the resolution that Regent Jim Pillen had introduced was really designed to make sure we were protecting the academic freedom of faculty and students who disagreed with critical race theory. Because the thing about critical race theory is the proponents of it don't want to have a real debate about it. They just want to shut it down. And we experienced this directly with the University of Nebraska. When the resolution was proposed, the chancellor's office at the University of Nebraska put out a statement saying that anybody who was against critical race theory was unwittingly helping the Ku Klux Klan, which basically means if you're opposed to critical race theory, you're either stupid or a racist. And what that is really about is trying to shut down the conversation.
Right.
And that's exactly the point of the resolution, was to stop this kind of just shutting down and painting anybody who was wanting to have a debate about this as a racist. It's really incredible that the whole reason for this resolution proved it when the university responded.
Well, Governor, I think you have described critical race theory's approach to its detractors exactly correctly, both under the surface and, quite honestly, explicably. They say debate is not warranted. We don't want to hear from the opposition. That being said, what you just said is what they would say about your support of this resolution. They would say you're pushing out discussion. You're taking something off the table. Why not allow for freedom of education? By pushing critical race theory out of the classrooms, they would say you're trying to control what students are exposed to.
Well, this resolution actually wouldn't prevent critical race theory from being discussed in classrooms. In fact, the Board of Regents doesn't actually have direct purview over academic curriculum. What this would have done is prevented it from being imposed upon the staff. And that's what we see across this country, is that, and not just at universities, but in private companies, that critical race theory is being pushed in training sessions and upon people in other different ways.
Right.
And so that's what we're really trying to prevent here is, anytime you see, and again, the chancellor's office was, the chancellor talked about his journey of anti-racism and equity. And, those words all sound good, but what they mean is really pushing this critical race theory. And, for example, the word equity is about equal outcomes. Equality is about equal opportunity. And that's the debate we have, in our classrooms. We teach about Marxism, and we have that debate. But then we don't try to push Marxism through staff trainings on the faculty or in private companies or things like that. So that's really what the difference was. This was about trying to protect people from having it imposed upon them.
Yeah, and of course it trickles down. It starts in HR meetings and staff meetings, and then it finds its way to students. And then it finds its way to the culture at large. All right, Governor Ricketts, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Great. Thank you very much for having me on.